I've not seen anybody actually.
NLC
Good.
Yes, welcome back to Bystanders at the Newsstand. Like I said, major headlines this morning. Vanguard newspaper says LPPDP rep Afenifere victim as Mamahi battles Atiku over the Lagos Calabar Crystal Highway. That's the the blueprint says 150 million bribery allegation by finance by national. Daily Defender river crisis gets invested as Fubara says impeachment with Syria crisis derails. Once APC can't forcefully take over Rivers government, alerts IGP. Yes, 2 weeks after, federal government yet to write a letter on new $300 landing levy. Yes, that's for the Daily Independent newspaper this morning. Nigerian News Direct says VAT Presidential Committee considers exemption of basic items, review of sharing formula. This Nigerian newspaper says Senate passes bill to create part-time jobs for unemployed youths. Proposed scheme will reduce criminal activities, create database for unemployed graduates. That's for this Nigerian newspaper this morning. And the New Telegraph finally this morning says why federal government must review the radicalization program. Retired General and DSS Director says why federal government must review the radicalization program. That will be all for the newspaper headlines this morning. Yes, my first guest, my first reviewer just pumped in. Mr. Raf,
good morning.
You are welcome to Bystanders at the newsstand.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, viewers. I want to just say shout out to Dr. Engineer Hope Iyamu Oduare. You are doing well. You are watching every day. Austin Ubaja, you are doing well. You are watching every day. Mami Nkechi, you are doing well. You are watching every day. Modesty Amuche, Clara, you guys are doing well. You are watching every day. And that's why we are here. Vera, everybody, people like Ude Abala, many of you, Taiwo, Ima Freedom, Taiwo Lawa, all of you guys, Omodua Charles, you live in Canada, you guys are just watching every day, and you are the reason why we are making good content across the world. If you don't say like, click, what do you call it again? Subscribe. We won't be here.
No. Tell
so that's
somebody
why
to
I like
somebody.
You guys every day. They say I too much, they greet. Yeah. I am somebody that is always thankful to people that are giving to me. So that is what I call reciprocity.
Reciprocity.
Reciprocity. So I'm trying to reciprocate what you guys are doing. Not that I talk too much. No, never. I don't talk too much. So, you guys, I like you people. Tunde Okafo, you are from Oka and you are answering Tunde. I'm telling them that your mama is from Yoruba land. You see that man? Naibo, 100%. Then, I'm thanking people like this guy that always, Jane Ogo, Dennis, Sister Osas, Wachuku Sane, the man that did this Ojuku Afro, you know, that my t-shirt. Yes. He's going to customize it and send it to you.
No problem.
Because that's his own trademark. He lives in Germany. So you guys, Ken Chris, my man, you live in Japan, and all of you that are watching us every day, I'm saying kudos. You are trying.
Okay, yes, thank you. Let's quickly get to the business of the day.
Yeah.
Yes, First News editor that was kidnapped.
Oh my God.
That day, that time, First Newspaper managing editor.
Whoa.
That was kidnapped. Have you forgotten the news?
Along Abuja or where?
Yes, that was kidnapped. That said he did a news where he said Bajabia Miller wanted to corner 30 billion
dollars. Oh my God.
He has resigned, and there are still some controversies.
Yeah.
The office, that's the First News newspaper,
Yeah.
have tendered apology to
Gbajabiamila
that
for that news,
for that
fake allegation.
Yes, for that allegation.
And
why would you say it's fake?
I will say fake because I know Gbajabiamila wouldn't have done that. He will have no reason to siphon 30.
Because when you look, that is humongous.
Yeah.
That amount is outrageous.
It's too outrageous.
Because when you even change it to naira, you realize that
$30 billion.
$30 billion into naira.
Nigeria doesn't get it. Nigeria doesn't have it. No, Nigeria doesn't have it.
So why will you?
That's
why will you
call
elect
it
somebody?
Oh no,
that wants to
corner. It's too much. If the first newspaper is it?
First News.
Correspondent or
reporter,
an editor,
he wrote that
alleges that Gbajabiamila is about to divert 40 billion naira, I would have said yes.
40 billion naira.
I can even look at it
in the Nigerian
where it is reasonable in Nigerian setup. Because you're talking about 30 billion naira, $30 billion. No, Nigeria doesn't have it. No, not in this kind of situation. When we are borrowing, we borrowed $2.something billion from First Bank the other day. We are still planning to borrow another 1.something, or we had even borrowed that. What are you talking about? $30 billion? No. We don't have that
we don't have that kind. Now, looking at
it's an outrageous, amount, so staggering that whosoever believes on that, I think, should examine his mental ability. We don't have such.
Now, looking at that kind of journalism now, what would you say? Because the man has resigned now.
He has resigned.
And he has even accused the company that he works with that they should pay him his 1 year's salary.
Let me help out here. I think the mistake has been done, meaning apology tendered. Do you understand? So I thank God that Oga Gbajabiamila has not gone further by maybe taking him to court or challenging him in the court. But Gbajabiamila understands, and he has not taken anything legal action against the poor editor. So what I'm trying to say is that the deal has been done. Maybe someone, paid him to write on that or to tarnish Gbajabiamila's image. But notwithstanding, Gbajabiamila as head of, General Service, Chief of Staff, is not doing well. I'm not trying to pet the present administration gold. When something that is wrong happens, I will tell you it's actually wrong. That allegation is bigger than the first newspaper editor. And it is too outrageous. Nigeria, as I'm talking to you now, Nigeria doesn't have that kind of staggering amount. And that notwithstanding, Gbajabiamila is not doing well as Chief of General Staff or Head of Service.
Why would you say it's not doing well?
No, it's not doing well
at
all. The present administration is not doing well. All the constituents, components of Tinubu administration, they are not doing well. Tinubu himself, I'm telling you, where is Tinubu? Do you think he's around?
He's back.
They show us old picture.
It's not old picture.
No, it's old video.
It's not
old
video.
It's old video. I don't believe
it. It is not old picture.
But I don't believe it. This is my own opinion. I do not.
Mr.
Cadet, my own opinion, I've not seen Bola Tinubu for over 6 days now. And what I saw on video was what I believe. Former video, old video. He's not around. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Later, it's going to play out and you will say, Ralph said it. Tinubu is not around.
He came back
yesterday. How did you know?
Yes, sir. It was a video, not...
video. Now, I told you it was an old video. See, let me tell you, everything about this administration is, they say...
Why would you?
They promise.
Why would you?
They say is something that you are not sure of. You've not come out with a fact.
Why would you say? Why would you think they don't want to tell Nigerians the truth about the president's whereabouts?
Thank you, because something fishy is happening. Because there might be something on the ground that is going on. They don't want to let us know. And Tinubu is not the first Nigerian president that did something like this. During the time of Yar'Adua, we know that Yar'Adua died many weeks or months ago. Previously, They keep on telling us that all is well with Yaradua. Even Obasanjo made a phone call, sent phone call across. Yaradua, how are you? He said, fine, it's okay. He told Nigeria that Yaradua said Ide Kankwe. Have you forgotten? That was in Germany.
That was during the campaign then.
Thank you. That was campaign era. But when Yaradua actually died, did they come out to riot? Yaradua to riot. Did he come out and tell Nigerians the truth that her husband died? Did he? Okay, when something arrived, let me use the word something, arrived at the Nnamdi Azikiwe airport, why did the whole light go off? The whole light went off. So let me tell you, I'm not trying to say Tinubu is the first person, but what I'm trying to say is that Nigerian presidents, they are characterized by this kind of film.
Mr. Taiwo, Odolade said I should ask you, so are you saying Tinubu is dead too?
No, Tinubu is not dead. We are not saying that. We are saying that something is going on the ground that they don't want to tell us. I'm the last person that will wish him death. No, I'm not saying that. Odolade, what I'm trying to say is that something might be going on the ground that they don't want us, let us to know. And let me tell you, all things are possible in Nigerian government. Nigerian government can come out with anything. Are you listening to me? During Yaradua era, the saga behind Yaradua's death opened our eyes, opened my eyes. If not that, late Dora Akunyiri was whom she was. Nobody. We would have just been dragging it until 4 years. Okay. She came out and said the truth. I think she was then the Ministry of what? Information. Minister of Information. Yes, and they killed her. Nigeria paid her.
How would you say they killed her?
Oh, she died of cancer, and we learned that it's from handshake. See, let me tell you, there is what is called high-profile killing.
This is serious allegation.
I'm telling you, federal government killed her.
This is serious allegation.
High-profile machineries that we do this, they are in place by handshaking, by putting certain poison in your AC. You are using in your office, and you will be healing it, and you will be going. This is what we know. Oga, see, don't look down on federal government of Nigeria. They can do anything. They have money.
Well, with the way you are saying, that means you are looking down on them.
No. I'm trying to expose them. I'm trying to tell the whole world what is going on. Are you listening to me?
Yeah.
I'm not insulting anybody. I'm saying the truth. Look at the kind of staggering amount someone accused Bajaber Miller siphoning. And I said that amount, Nigeria doesn't have it. Are you not listening to me?
Yes.
See, let me tell you, something is going on. That's why Tinubu could just disappear for 5, 4, 6 days without telling us where
so
he went.
You say that was why some of his special advisors, especially Bayo Nonuga, even all through the time that he was not around, did not tell us his whereabouts at all? Because we know he had a meeting between 26 and 28 in Netherlands.
Yeah.
After Netherlands, he went to Riyadh.
Yeah, Saudi
and
Arabia.
He left Riyadh.
Yeah,
the meeting ended on the 29th.
And where is he? Where did he go?
He came back on the 7th.
On the 7th.
So that Nigerians were rendered.
Okay, yesterday was 7th. Abi?
Yesterday was 7th.
Yesterday, I think, could be 8th. So day before yesterday was 7th. See, let me tell you, Oga Kadesh.
Yesterday was 8th. Exactly.
Yes. Oga Kadesh, let me tell you. Let me tell the fact. I don't understand the reason why some persons will come and hijack Nigeria, control Nigeria as if Nigeria is their father's property. Okay, we are saying that Tinubu did not tell us his whereabouts, and many people are just looking up to know Tinubu's whereabouts, and we are not briefed on his absence, where he went. Now, we are just asking questions, arguing and debating over it, and everybody is entitled to his personal or individual opinion. See, let me tell you, Tinubu's whereabouts, I don't know. Even as I'm talking to you now, I don't trust anybody telling me that he has come back.
Have an idea. So finally, let's look at this Fubara case. Now, Fubara lawmakers have appointed a new speaker.
That new speaker can never stand. Ask me why.
Why?
All the APC lawmakers in the House, they have lost their seats. Why? They defected as PDP to APC.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That house was there when they were elected as PDP lawmakers. They have all lost their. It is impossible, if there is any English like that, to impeach Fubara, the governor of Rivers State. It is impossible. They cannot impeach him. See, those lawmakers that defected from PDP to APC, they have lost it out. I'm
do-
telling you, the constitution, section of Nigerian constitution that says so is 109.
Maybe you didn't get my
Section
question.
109, you can never remove, you can never defect from a party and get to another party and still remain in that seat. Because on that seat, you were elected under that PDP or that political platform.
Their seats have been declared vacant.
Thank you so much.
What
And
I mean
it
now
is vacant now. It is vacant now.
Pro-Fubara lawmakers, those ones that
okay,
are
they have chosen another speaker. Okay, I've come back. I've understood. I understood what you are saying now.
So now we do not have actually the actual details of the lawmakers that appointed the new ones.
Yes.
Because we know 25.
No, they call them pro. They are the sympathetic lawmakers. I read it this morning.
Yes.
They insist that the rest lawmakers, their seats are vacant. I think you understand.
Yes.
They have sacked themselves. Are you listening to me? Fubara is Rivers State's governor. And there's nothing anybody, there's nothing Nyesom Wike can do about it.
Thank you.
Fubara still remain whom he is in Rivers State. Number one citizen of that state, the chief security officer, commander-in-chief of the armed forces of Rivers State.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
It's nice having you on the program this morning. You're welcome. Mr. Edonobi Lagos.
Welcome back.
Mr. Edonobi Lagos. We miss you so much.
No, really.
Yesterday we were expecting you, and a lot of the viewers too were expecting you.
I was here 2 days ago when I was talking to Ni, almost for that. Asked me, like, I don't know what happened to me. Thinking. I don't know what happened to me. Thinking.
This feelings for Nigeria is getting beyond. This your love for Nigeria.
I'm overwhelmed.
This your love for Edo State is getting beyond comprehension.
Even as I'm talking now, it's like
you are seeing stars.
The world is just rolling, you know.
Yeah.
But we must come and let our people at least know what is going on. I want to first of all thank everybody. I don't want to mention name. I greet everybody. God bless you. God give you long life, and also you and also us.
Amen.
So that at least to testify the 15 million road from Lagos to Calabar. We all see in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
Okay, now, you know this First News editor that was kidnapped that time? He has resigned from his place of work because the management, the publisher of that First News have published an apology letter to Gbajabiamila because they said allegedly that he wrongly accused Gbajabiamila of trying to corner $30 billion. Now this man has resigned, but he still says the truth will be open to Nigerians.
Very soon.
Do you think that news would have been true?
That is a more money. That is a big money. Where did the money pass? Which bank? The man should be able to explain to Nigerians. You don't just come out, just like sometimes we hear. I always make sure say I clarify facts before I say it out. You don't just push out what you don't understand, what you cannot answer. You know, society we are now, we say something, do something. Don't say what you don't know. But I believe for that kind of money like that, it's a big money, my brother. So now he has resigned. Let him resign and give us the fact to make sure that Gbajabiamila is clear so that people will not, you know, Nigeria, once you headline, we only read the headline. Once you headline, we believe that all is well. So for me, that kind of money, I don't think is if Gbajabiamila is a central bank governor now, I will believe that. Like a Mefele. Look at the revelation that is coming out from a Mefele. All is true. But who just came in? Gbajabiamila just came to Aso Rock. It's not up to a year now. For him to store that kind of money, my brother, dollars, not even naira, it's a lie. So that story cannot go far. Thank you very much. Yes.
Okay, now, a lot of people are saying Tinubu was out of the country for 2 weeks without information and all that. He returned yesterday. What can you say?
My brother was saying that he has not come back. He's back. 2 days ago, when Niyi asked me, where is our president? I said he's in France. He's in France. From Netherlands to Saudi Arabia to France. He went for checkup. All our presidents, when they travel, they always go for checkup to find out their state to their system. You know, he went to France. Yes, he's back. I know many Nigerians might not say where he's back. He's in Asoro. In
But
fact,
why would you think Mr. Raf will stand on the fact that he's not back?
no, he said that he's still in Saudi Arabia or still in abroad. He's back. I landed yesterday, but I didn't see for TV. I saw when Vice President was receiving in airport.
Yes, I saw some people there too.
Yes, so he's back. We should check before we give it out to the public. The public watch, they listen to us, they see us. We should tell them the truth. But that's why I'm not happy with the government. But let's tell the Nigeria the truth. He's back. He's in Nigeria. Very soon, I learned that he's going to commission gas project in Nigeria. And maybe tomorrow or next tomorrow. So he's back. That is it for me. I know he has the right to travel, but what we are saying, all this travel up and down, many companies are leaving Nigeria.
It is like Bayo Ononuga has said in the letter that he sent that Tinubu was going to be back yesterday.
He's back.
He mentioned a lot of investments that Tinubu has used his influence to bring in 1 year that he's been traveling.
We should mention those investment names. Like the one that is going, I know. Ope is about to go. Yes, Ope. And Microsoft, who is a reporter very close to Ikoyi, where I work before, Golden Gate. They are telling their staff they are going to shut down. So many companies are going. What is it doing to revive those companies? What the new one that is bringing? Let's know them. You understand me? The point of contention now in Nigeria is that what is happening in Nigeria, sir? Nigerians are not happy. We should be seeing all these things. If you born a child for 1 year, you know how that child will be tomorrow. What is paining us is that if Buhari have done well for 8 years, will not be precise in Tinubu. You understand me? Tell all the 8 years Buhari spent, don't forget, Buhari travel all over the world. You understand me? Buhari travel all over the world. Buhari travel all over the world. Today, what are we seeing? If you want to investigate Buhari, you find out that all what he does is zero. So I know, for me, for the kind of thing I'm hearing for Tinubu people, I believe, but we cannot be patient. We need to eat to see those things. Like the 50 trillion road from Lagos to Calabar. I saw they have started it. You understand me? It's a good thing to that. I gave that minister, Umeha, I give him kudo. He have tried. So I believe, let's see more. I don't understand me. Let's see more. Don't give me next year hope. I want to see the hope now. I want to see the hope now. I don't understand me. Don't let me wait till next year. But the rate people are dying, hanging themselves in the tree, falling down the road is too much. Salami.
Okay.
I want to see the hope now. But don't forget Buhari give us hope. For 8 years, the hope was dashed. This time around, you want me to wait again? No, my stomach cannot wait.
Okay, now let's look at this Fubara case in Rivers State.
Yeah, I'm interested in that.
Yes, Fubara Pro Lawmakers have appointed their own speaker.
Yeah.
And the speaker has declared void what the other speaker, the factional speaker, did.
You see, Wike, I don't know this time around. It's Wike age. With age, Wike is the problem of that state. Wike should face a minister work in Asoro. Wike should allow Rivers State to breathe. Yes, Fubara having ministers, pro-ministers, good for him to survive. If not so, don't forget, APC in Rivers State have ordered impeachment of the governor. They should stop that. They should not. You see, Rivers State, let me tell you, if Rivers State is boiling today, some of these sources we are seeing, they will stop it. They will start fighting for, the two affect Nigeria. We already suffering. Please, I'm begging the governor and the, what they call it, they should respect the president agreement. Even Wike should do that. They should just forget it. I don't know why. You have everything. Why you disturb yourself? What of those who doesn't have? What do you want us to do? If Nigeria is boiling today, can we stay in the hotel? No. Everybody will run away in disarray. See what happened there, the Delta State. The people, they were inside bush for long. They just came in now.
But do you know that the military
They have withdrawn.
They have withdrawn.
Yes, and it's okay. I'm telling you, trouble is not good. But by the time it happen now, they will declare. See, they will declare sort of emergency in River State. Both of them will lose it.
Most of them will lose.
So they should. You see, this is not what we need. I want to see things. I want to see people happy. You don't make things difficult for people.
Okay, now, thank you very much. Before you go, finally, there was a video that was making rounds last week as an Edo man,
Yes.
where Godwin Obaseki was booed in London on the street. You saw the video.
You see, yes, I'm an Edo man. In Edo, we respect our elder. I don't like what happened there. It happened to Senator Ekweremadu. Is it Ekweremadu or one senator?
Ekweremadu in Germany.
Okay, in Germany. Our people, they are not happy in Benin. In most of Isha, let's just say Edo,
Why do you think
who are
they are
living
not happy?
abroad. And they have sympathy, some of them have sympathy in, what's the name, deputy governor. Some of them have sympathy that it's not working. But for me, whether they bully him or they don't bully him or he has 8 years, let him go. Let's have somebody, our local, our local, Eastern Central local, our local, let them bring it and let's test that person. What we need, we need peace in Benin. But that bullying, it might be his people. I don't know, in Edo people, but I don't know, it might be rented crowd. Shaibu might do that. My rent people pay them and let them start bullying the governor. Now, according to people, they say the governor is doing well. But I'm not in Benin now. I'm in Lagos. Please, all I know is that shouldn't happen. We should learn how to respect our people. The only thing is I left for the people. Tomorrow, no matter the person you boo, they will still vote for him. Yeah. So some people, you only have your fan. He has a fan. So for me, I'm an Edo man. It doesn't mean I should be abusing my governor because he was elected by the majority of the people. But if he don't do well, let him come back home. We open his book and find out what area he made a mistake. Then we question him, take it to EFCC to go apart and get our money back. I think that is it. Bullying him abroad, I don't support that. It's my governor in the state, in Edo State, with respect that I say Edo no be Lagos.
Edo no be Lagos.
Yes.
Thank you. But you are still praying for Edo to be as mega city like Lagos.
What is happening in Lagos State? If I tell you, my brother, I won't lie. People are dying in Lagos State. What Sanwo-Olu is doing?
People are being born everywhere.
How can he be deporting a citizen?
I want to take Mr.
How can he be doing that? Deporting a citizen of Osun State. Forget that Tinubu is from Osun.
Let's look at it from this angle. Sorry, can you join us?
Yes.
Let's look at it because I will still. Yeah. I just want you to say something about. Let's look at it from this angle. That if the governor does not take this action, it will affect our security in Lagos. Because last week, about 300 people were taken who didn't have anything doing, who were just urching, sleeping in one place or the other in Lekki.
In Lekki, let me tell you something, sir. Not only Lekki.
I'm just saying Lekki alone.
Which environment the government of Lagos State providing for people to excel? Which job?
Somebody raised something. He said some of these people are from states their governors have failed. The governors have failed. Instead of them to hold their governors accountable, they will now come to Lagos and come and constitute some nuisance that they say. Me, I've not experienced that before. I just see people around, but I know that some people do not have anything to do. It's not easy for the government to create jobs, we know.
It creates neighbor environment. I want to ask Osun State. That means Osun has failed. Those people voted for Sanwo-Olu. He forgot. Mm-hmm. When Sanwo-Olu was begging around, when he lose the presidential APC in Lagos State, mm-hmm. when the game was almost off, during governor time, was begging everybody Agbero. All these people, most of them, they are Agbero. And let me tell you, most of them don't have houses.
On a 100% basis, how would you rate that taking them out of Lagos?
It's wrong. It's wrong.
You give it 0.
Because you know why I say it's wrong? They are Yoruba people. They are indigenous. They, in
Are you
fact,
sure they are
Osun
only
State,
Yoruba?
hold on, Osun State, 60 of them taken to Osun, just here. Don't forget, if you check Lagos State, the Yoruba people dominate Lagos State are Osun people. Even the president in power now is from Osun. Aregbesola is from Osun. A lot of them who are parading, who are in Lagos, they are Osun people. If you check now, maybe you are from Osun.
I'm not from Osun, but
Yeah.
our president is from Lagos State. Thank you very much.
No, he's from Osun.
Thank you very much. His certificate says Lagos State. Now you born am.
I hear you.
Now you born am.
He's from Osun.
Now you born am.
From Ede.
That's it. Talk say a man has, like Eddie Murphy in his film, he said a man has right to be called what he has to be called. You cannot rename him.
Lagos is just like New York.
Thank you.
Should not be deporting.
So before you go, I want you to quickly say something on that area of this deportation of people who the government caught in one or two places that are illegal, shanties in Lagos that have been deported. So I don't know if you want to add anything to whatever you say. That's why I want you to quickly say that before we greet the people.
Okay, thank you for having me. To start with, I think one, the first is illegal. It was uncalled for. It's a shameful act. And you can see that nobody is coming out to say, I did it. Even the governor is saying, I didn't authorize it. The police have been issued, police command in Lagos said, we are not part of it.
See?
Because it's unconstitutional, it's illegal, it's wickedness. Name it. How on earth can you explain? When do destitute become a crime? When do destitute become a crime? When do joblessness become a crime? When do somebody not having a home become a crime? If they have any relevance on the constitution where all these people have committed crime, they should charge them to court. Why? I don't know whether you have watched a trending video.
Which one?
Where they allege that they were taken away from Lagos State forcefully, collected their phones. I read one from one of the newspapers where they say even someone who deals on phone accessory, they seized his iPhone, forcibly collected the 20,000 he had with him, forced him into the vehicle, and the next was dumping them in Osun. So it is pure wickedness. There's no better way to explain it.
Pure wickedness. Wrong.
If the governor know that it's not wickedness, if the governor know that it is not illegal, I don't want to say he's aware. Why is he saying he didn't authorize it? I don't know whether you're aware that the governor said that the governor has said he didn't authorize it.
He said he will still do more.
No, he said he didn't authorize it. I don't know whether you're aware.
I'm not aware of that.
Okay, is the governor saying he will do more?
There's still the Lagos State
government.
I'm just
hearing
the
this
Lagos State government are saying they will still do more.
No. I want to quote you. Are you quoting the governor?
I'm not quoting the governor, the Lagos State government.
No, this
is the head. Is the governor?
Are you quoting the governor?
I'm not quoting the governor.
From what?
There's somebody in charge of that ministry.
Because from the information that came from the Osun State governor, the Lagos State government have not countered it.
They've not countered it.
That he have reached out to his Lagos State counterparts. That he have said he didn't authorize it. And he have urged him to take action and to forestall future occurrence.
So do you think if the Commissioner of Information, if the Commissioner of Environment handles that, it goes beyond the Lagos government?
That's why it falls under your purview as an investigative journalist.
Because when the Commissioner of Environment does that, he's doing it on behalf of the Lagos State government.
Now that the governor is saying, I didn't authorize it, I think that's your road then.
That's your role.
Or who is telling us the truth here? Who should we believe? I'm asking, who should we believe?
Well, we should believe whatever we
Those who are cleaning road, they cannot even pay them. So what do you want them to do? They don't have houses.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. So, Mr. Matthew, I welcome you to Bystanders once again.
Thank you for having me.
And I'd like us to start with this issue of the National Assembly saying for youths, they want to create part-time employment.
What type of part-time employment?
They want to create part-time employment. The bill is still ongoing.
Let us see the detail of the bill and let us see whether it's encouraging. But I understand that the average Nigerian politician is just there for his personal aggrandizement, just for their pecuniary interests. They are not there for the interests of the masses. So let us see the bill, the detail, and know whether it actually encompasses the interests of the common man.
Okay, some people allege that even if they do this, that some of these people, when there are job openings, they still give it to their own cronies, and the ordinary Nigerian youth on the street will not even benefit.
That has always been the case. It's not strange in our system. When you see government, whether at the level of ministries recruitment, whether agencies, anything at all, it is always their cronies, their immediate family, and whoever is around them. It has always been like that. So I don't think it's strange. If they start doing the written, that is when it becomes strange.
Okay, now let's look at this Fubara issue. Before my network seized on my phone here, pro-Fubara lawmakers have appointed a new speaker. We do not have records of the number of members who were seated. But do you not see a political fracas, especially when those ones that their seats have been declared vacant get an injunction from courts, and this one says they have speaker, that one says they have speaker? What do you think will happen eventually in that case?
We are going to see serious legal fireworks, litigation. We might likely fall back to Edo scenario, where the minority, where they had 2 speakers, and the minority ruled for almost 4 years in the state. That's what we may likely see. Because I've listened to the governor of the state and his acolytes, his henchmen, say that the leadership of the House of Assembly, that is loyal to Wiki, that they are not in existence. I think the reason they're saying is because they have defected from PDP that sponsored their election into the House of APC. Though no court have made pronouncement to that regard, but we understand that there is a provision of the law that says if you defect from the political party that is sponsored into the House to another political party, you lose your seat. But that will not happen until the Speaker of the House will declare your seat vacant. No speaker have declared their seat vacant.
No, the first speaker in December declared their seat vacant. The speaker who stepped aside, who resigned.
But the one you call speaker, I think that is he have resigned and currently he's the chief of staff to the governor.
Everything he did at that time was not voided like this one that was just removed.
So for me, we are going to start seeing litigation upon litigation. So I think the right thing to do is for a Wike to allow that state to run. Because however I look at it, Wike have done his bid for 8 years. So I don't see the reason he should want to be the one to pilot the affairs of a state he have handed over to a legitimately elected governor.
Sorry, before you go ahead, Mr. Taiwo Odolade said something. That was what I was looking for. He was referring to Locke. He said he disagrees with him on this, that Wike have not said a word almost 4 weeks now, that Fubara should do the needful and respect the agreement.
What you call agreement, like Fubara have said, is just a political arrangement. And you see, the loyalists of Wike, at every given opportunity, they have been casting aspersion on the governor. I've listened to some of them. So I think it is, I have equally listened to the governor where he have said if they do not stop all those aspersion, that he will surprise them. I think the surprise is what we are beginning to see.
Yes, Mr. Lucky, before he left, he mentioned something like state of emergency, especially when there's political fracas. Do you envisage a state of emergency?
I'm not envisaging that.
But what if it happens? Who do you think will be on the losing
No,
side?
you know, a state of emergency does not even amount to removing the governor. It's just that in the past, I think an Obasanjo abused his power in doing it. Jonathan did a similar thing. He didn't sack his sitting governor. But I've not seen the state to have gotten it. There's no crisis for now in Rivers State. So I've not seen any situation that will warrant state of emergency, except they want to go political. So for me, I think the people who feel they are powerful at the federal level should allow Rivers State to be.
Allow Rivers State to be. Thank you very much. First News editor, I'm sure you remember that news. That was good now for 14 days. You remember the First News editor? The First News editor. Mr. Please, can you give us the picture of the First News editor, please? So, First News editor has resigned from First News newspaper. And now in his resignation letter, he's saying that he's sure that one day Nigerians will know the truth on that news he carried. That means he's still standing on the fact that that news of Bajabia Miller trying to corner $30 billion. That means it's true, according to him. Because when he says Nigerians will still know the truth, what is he trying to say?
I think what is the important thing is, since he cannot be bold enough to let the worm out of the can, let us wait for the day the truth will be unraveled. Because as you can understand, we don't have access to some level of classified information.
Yeah.
He may be correct in his assertion, but if we don't have the correct information, there's little or nothing we can do about it.
Why would you think he's correct? Because
I say he may be. I'm not saying he's correct. I'm not saying he's correct. I say he may be.
Okay.
But as long as we do not have some level of classified information, there is nothing we can do about it.
Military has retrieved their troops from Okwama.
After damage.
Why would this after damage, sir?
It's on record. It's
Yes,
on.
Nigerians want to know that.
We have seen so many videos online shared by, I think, Omole Showore also, where the aftermath of the place, what it looks like. But the issue is, the same governor of Delta State, who is saying that the people can now return home to start the building. This same governor who could not even defend his people. I'm not saying it was right to kill military personnel, and the military have not accused the Okwama people of killing the military personnel. And we have seen some investigative journalism done by the Vanguard newspaper, where they were able to get to these community dwellers in the forest. We saw the dehumanizing situation they found themselves. The governor at the time the military were destroying the whole community could not speak up. Because what military did, whether you like it or not, is pure illegal. It's inhuman. From the video we saw online, nothing is standing in that community. And foreigners before the beginning of this thing have made it clear that both locally and internationally, that what is it called? That collective punishment is a crime, both locally and internationally, and that's what we are seeing in Okwama. So, what benefit is it? They should turn the place to their barrack. They have done the work they could do. Nothing is standing. So I don't know.
Okay,
We are.
Yes. Before I let you go this morning, there are still some questions that I want you to answer. Udeze Chima asked something. He says, Mr. Kadesh, in democracy, are we governing with the president's agreement or the constitution?
That is the issue. I think it has to do with that River State.
No. Yes, River State.
Of course, you don't, because look at the 8-point resolution. They are purely against the governor. Personally, I was I was not happy with the position of the governor when he said he wanted to abide by the resolution. Because if you enter into negotiation, you should come out with some level of, in that resolution, there should have been some certain aspect that favors the governor. But look as if the whole 8-point resolution is skewed against the governor. And you have a governor that is in place and somebody sitting in Abuja in the name of SCT minister.
Okay. Quickly, let's look at what Mr. Taiwo Odulade says. He said, Mr. Matthew, if you like, call it damage or demolition. Do you not think the military has the right to defend themselves?
What you call defense, what has happened to Okwama is out of cowardice. Thank God, Taiwo Odulade is not the only one watching. Yes. Some other people can do appraisal.
Yes, exactly.
What they did in Okwama is out of cowardice. Because the buildings you destroyed, nobody was fighting you while you were destroying it. Nobody stopped you from going from bush to bush, forest to forest, house to house to fish out the perpetrators. At every point in time, the traditional rulers, the government of Delta State have promised, have pledged to support you in getting all the people you declare wanted. The king of EU surrendered himself. So, was it that people were challenging them with arms in those buildings while they were destroying it? So, for me, it is out of cowardice to start pulling down buildings of a whole community when you are not at war with anybody. Because, after all, everybody decided the community. So, what? Because they claim that they were searching for the perpetrators, those people who killed military personnel. We all condemn the killing of military personnel. And we are calling the military officials those that kill them. But do not vent your anger on a whole community and bring upon them collective punishment. I want Odulade to challenge me, to prove me wrong. Just like Fanana said, that collective punishment is not a crime. For me, it's out of cowardice.
Thank you very much, Mr. Matthews. Nice having you. Yes, Mr. Rilwan Olasupomi, also known as Chukwebuka.
Good morning.
And you will understand the language one day.
Yeah.
Yes, Rivers crisis getting messier as Fubara lawmakers appoint new speaker.
I saw the news yesterday, and to me, it's a sad development. I've always stood on my own side of morality. I don't support illegality. I can never support such a move. You can't appoint. I don't understand. You can't possibly play even in this country. Sometimes I even look at it as maybe you are not ready for democracy. How can you appoint all like 2, 3 speakers and they're not electing a speaker in a democratic country? What are we doing? They should find a way. Each should find a way to meet. The legitimate lawmakers in the place and their speaker to resolve. To me, the majority of lawmakers are the legitimate lawmaker. The majority of them. Not these three. You can't.
Their seats have been declared vacant.
By who?
Yes, by the former speaker. Especially according to the constitution, which says you cannot leave the party that sponsors you and cross carpet and still remain in that position.
But I've always felt that those lawmakers, yes, they are still in PDP. Am I right?
They are in APC.
Oh, they are in APC.
They decamped since December.
So I'm waiting for a court injunction to validate what you just said. Yeah. So I'm speaking from my own one side of morality. But if court said, like you said, because normally it's supposed to be like that yes, you cannot be cross carpeting.
Yes.
It is the party's logo, the party's name that you use to campaign and they made you who you are. Then if you now cross carpet, truly it's supposed to be declared vacant. But I'm waiting for the court because even now I cannot trust the court anymore. The court can declare something today and the same law that they declare, and for another person is different. We saw in this country how people that ordinarily did not contest primaries in the election. You understand? Ahmed Lawan.
They were even in prison.
Yes, now God bless you.
Yes,
Ahmed Lawan did not contest primary. I don't think Goso Alakwabio contested primary. Today is the Senate president. So as I said that in this country you don't even know. You don't know. That's why, like I've always said, the law is for the weak. The law is for the weak and the oppressed. The law is for the poor people. The law was never meant for the political class, the elites, and the rich people. Because you can see that one law will be interpreted to different
in different areas.
Because just to suit one person's agenda. How can somebody not contest for a primary and you allowed him to contest in the general election? And today, some of them are they are senators. One is even the Senate president.
Thank
Understand?
you very much. Senate passes bill to create part-time jobs for unemployed youths. Says this proposed scheme will reduce criminal activities. Do you think it can work? Part-time jobs for unemployed youths? Do Nigeria have that data of unemployed youths?
That's what I'm even saying, sir. Even the full-time job, is it paying? That's the because in Nigeria, just like to see some of this, what they just do in that Senate sometimes. I watch their procedure. I always watch their proceedings in the Senate. You see some of them. Most times the Senate chamber is not full. Some of them are even sleeping. You understand? Men that are supposed you have been the governor for how many years? Then the next thing to use Senate as a retirement home. That's why just pass some kind of laws. Them first is first. They should see their allowance and their salaries should be decreased. That's the first thing. If you love Nigeria, your salary, your allowance and all this bonus and everything, decrease it. Them themselves, they should make that Senate a part-time, not full-time, because somebody CV, you see, profession, politician. Your job cannot be a politician. Politics is not a full-time job. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is the problem.
Because I realized my grandfather was a legislator between 1958 and 1963.
Yes.
And what they had that time was part-time legislation. Because he had his business, and he told me they sit like, I think, 4 times a month.
Which is good, yes.
Part-time legislation. And they all had their business. I think when he was telling me what they were receiving that time, I think £3.40.
If you see me for road,
why all of this? And a lot of people didn't want to do it. They were people who were ready to serve
yes,
at that time.
That's what I'm saying, yes.
That was why they were. But now, I don't think Nigerian legislators will want to do part-time.
That's what I'm saying. Even Nigerian politician, if you decrease, for example, somebody becomes a governor, he's sitting on the treasury of the state. Somebody becomes a president, he's sitting on the treasury of the nation. Look at, for example, this your coastal road, where almost all the roads are unmotorable. Then the next thing is coastal road. Then the next thing is 17 trillion naira for a coastal road. Where was the bidding process? There was nothing. Then who won the contract for the road? Is the friend to the president, a Lebanese man. Then on that same board of that company, there sits the son of the president. That is the problem. Understand? I said before the election, I said if you make, for example, governor, the only way Nigeria can get better in all of this, apart from this injustice and everything, is if you make governance less attractive. If, for example, the president can only receive 10 million naira salary, governors 5 million salary, and there's no way they will steal money, you'll be surprised that many people won't come out to want to become president. And, for example, my leader will come out, Peter Obi. He will come out. I know him. He has been a billionaire before he ventured into politics. But majority of them, they won't come out. Because to them, government is a business. It's a way of sitting on the treasury. This is what I'm saying. So the senator starts from yourself. Make Senate a part-time job. The full-time job, how much are they paying? Till now, in Lagos, people are receiving salary of 20,000 naira in a month.
So how do you think it is possible for the government to create part-time jobs for unemployed youth? Is it feasible?
It's not
in
feasible.
Any way?
In any way, it's not feasible. The truth is that we should see. Let us tell ourselves the truth in Nigeria. And because you see, okay, look for example, PZ has left Nigeria. Microsoft, they've left. The ones that made this Orabi, Orabi, Gillette and everything, they've left. So companies are leaving. Instead of me to make the country better, so that investors will come in. Instead, investors are leaving. We are not talking about part-time. Even full-time job is not paying. And I'm asking a question, sir. They said our president is back. Where is the president? I've not seen any picture. See, you cannot be running a government of hide and seek. A government of like a magic kind of government. The president is coming back. Newspaper headline, they publish it. Where is the picture of our president coming back? We've not seen him. So you understand? So until you make things, see, if you want a transparent government.
So you are part of those that believe that the president is not back.
I don't know. I don't know. Seeing is believing. You understand? Somebody was saying, "Oh, the president can come back and not show." I said, "No, the president now is a public figure."
The video?
No, I know what I know. That's not that's not a new.
That's
video.
not a new
It's
video.
not a new video. I know now. I know. See, if you see our job, for example, as the obedience, is to tackle any propaganda. When let me tell you what's trending now. When Bayo Onanuga called Peter Obi, he called him Peter Obi. Look at what we are doing with that name. What we did now is on Twitter. We just package it. You know when you throw us a lemon with the obedience, we turn it to a lemonade. What we did was just to package Peter Obi, turn it to a lemon bitter. A bitter about drink. That truly is bitter Obi. Drink it to purge all this yamayama of corruption, of insecurity, yamayama of agbado and everything. That's what we did. You understand? I don't see. For example, when they said Maersk is coming to invest $100 million in Nigeria, I was the first person to tell them in that place that it's a lie. Like they always do, they always tackle me. But then after 2-3 days, they saw for themselves. Because we know these things. We are active on the social media. We own the space, the obedience. You know what I'm saying?
You said something that Sheyi is on the board of Shagori.
Yes.
Is Sheyi an elected official, like what Mr. Taiwo asked here? Say Sheyi is a private citizen. He can have business interest anywhere.
Oh, that's very good. Sheyi is a private citizen, right? The owner of the company is the friend to Tinubu. Then is that why they hastily gave him the contract? Where was the bidding of that contract? You see, this is matters. Let us look at everything. Let us look at the moral side of these things. It matters. For example, sir, you own a company, right? You said, okay, this job is open to everybody. Your own son, or let me say, okay, your friend owns a company. Then you now award a contract to that your friend's company without doing due diligence to other people, without not giving them fair chance of bidding. Then if you award that contract to your friend, what are people going to say? See, all these things are what international media, I mean, countries, they are seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Because you cannot whitewash these things. People are seeing it. You can say, oh, this is black. People are saying this is white. And they'll go for it. Now, have you wondered why there's no investors? Because they see this government as more of propaganda. We'll do. Like I said before, when Yabelo was arrested, when they said they threatened to arrest Yabelo, I said nothing will happen to him. Where's Yabelo to this? You understand? So these are what people are looking at. You understand? There should be a precedent. You can't award such a contract, that high magnitude of money, with less time of bidding process to your friend, where your own son is the president.
Somebody says, since his father is the president, that's what this is a chairman.
Yes.
Sheyi Tinubu being in that company,
yes,
it's a conflict of interest.
God bless you. You understand?
Yes. Now let's look at this Lagos deportation. Is that what we should call it? Taking people who they found on the street, who are homeless, who are destitute, taking them back forcefully to their states.
I'll look at it from both sides, the law and the moral side of it. The law, I don't think that there's a law in Nigeria that allows any state governor or any state government to deport people from the same country. I've not seen the law. But again, I was looking at the moral side. I saw something from like Lagos state government because I'm on Twitter, and they said, let me use that Lekki side as an example. I like to balance things. Now in that Lekki side, they said according to them that these people that came, almost 300 people,
300.
from the same, almost the same, how do I put it, from the same locality that maybe it's a security risk. On that, I support them. 300 people from the same side.
Yes.
No.
Last week.
Yes. On that, if I'm looking at it from that side, I support them. But in this country, I'm talking about again the law. I don't think the law permits you to deport anybody from the same country. I don't. So what I felt that the government should find a way to make housing. Lagos State government, like I said, there's money in Lagos, so they should find a way to make housing a little bit cheaper. Like you did it, and so they can do it, make housing affordable and build some new houses as it to accommodate people. Because whether I like it or not, Lagos, in quote, is Nigeria. This is where there's much opportunity for people to thrive. You can come here almost with nothing, and if you are working legitimate and everything, you cannot go with something or even stay here. You understand? So it's because the way Nigeria is the commercial capital of the country. They should respect more people, but then they should now find a way to have more housing units and everything that accommodate people. But on the law, I don't support it at all.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ridwan. Thank you very much, viewers at home. It's nice having you on Bystanders at the newsstand this morning. Yes, I want to appreciate all those who have contributed to the program one way or another this morning. I'd like to say thank you to Mr. Taiwo Odunlade, Dr. Taiwo Odunlade, Adeyemi Yemi, Udeze Chima, Dr. Udeze Chima, Felix Chikelo, Crown Badge, Felix Chikelwe, Crown Badge, OZ. We thank you, Funke Fagun Lekan. That's a very beautiful name. Adegboyega Adekunle. We thank you so much for all your support. Andrew Ogunjimi, we say we thank you. Tony Biafra, we say we appreciate all your contribution. One Neisman, we thank you so much. It's another beautiful time at Bystanders at the newsstand this morning. Tomorrow we'll be here same time, and we'll want you to continue to help us spread the news. Bystanders at the newsstand. You can also watch us on Flip TV Plus and all our other social media handles. Thank you very much to all our reviewers. A lot of them are still not around yet, but I know that as the information spreads that we're back on track, serving you better, they will all be here. Thank you so much. My name is Kolade Folanri Kadesh Prince. Bye for now.